both hands together and I'm saying amen, cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me.
Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with the Seattle Seahawks. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Watch the run, watch the run.
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Mike 58, right there. You remember me? You remember me?
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
Alert, 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 alert.
Here's Wilson to throw. He's going to look deep for Moore. And that is incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. Now the 3rd leading rusher in the NFL last year, Todd Gurley. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full street.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. So many questions about Todd Gurley in the offseason. How good is the knee? I mean, remember, he had a heavy workload the last couple years, nearly 4,000 yards from scrimmage, 40 total touchdowns, but just 4 carries in the NFC Championship game, 10 in the Super Bowl. So we'll see what kind of usage he gets this season.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo!
Maverick Wolf.
Watch Twitch.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Dot. 180.
I'm coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Nice, sweetheart.
Ric Flair. Value 3. Value 3. Turbo set.
They'll try the air now with Goff. That'll be caught by Cup. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
DC.
Mike's 50.
Hey, Haywood.
Check tight end. Check tight. Check tight. Mike 50. Mike 50.
Throwing on third. Goff. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play and just finish them off right now? Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
At their 49-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7.
Shell.
Baby, that's a baby shot.
They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 24-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now Goff. Then he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. On first and goal, Gurley. 5 yards, a good run there, and now second and goal. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
180.
Mike 54. He's scared.
Value 3. Value 3.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Todd Gurley. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right. 4 down. 4 down.
With the score,
Alert.
Rams 7, Seahawks nothing.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
380.
57's Mike. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check, 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 check.
36 power. 19.
On first down, Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
Tight end's right. Hey, 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 hey.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 45-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. From the shotgun, Wilson. This complete to Lockett. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Bang out, bang out, bam, bam. Still got it, 4 down, 4 down. Right left, right left.
Go, go, go now.
18, 18. Tempo, tempo.
Wilson going to hand it to Procise. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And he's got his target. That's more. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right. We got 4. We got 4.
Hey, alert. 31.
Check 31. 24 is the mic. Come on, boy. Come on.
61.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Following the penalty, it's Gurley. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It'll be a 1st down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
Watch the edge. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Gurley again here on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
61, Matchbox Lights.
Super.
Hey, Mike, sit.
Hey, Zoo.
Hey, let's get that.
Now on 2nd and 13. Goff. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory.
That's it, baby.
Bringing him to the ground defensively, Tedrick Thompson.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Record.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
We're good. 4 down.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says.
Here we go.
He says out at the 8-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Go.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3. 57's the mic.
Hey.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Completes it to Dixon. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
This time they'll just keep this on the ground. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll lead here to a third down.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
50. You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Five. Maverick.
50.
Hey, Echo.
Here I come again.
Out of the gun. Goff. He's going to launch this thing way down. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big gain of 38 there on third down.
120. Shell.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
It's coming this way.
Super one. Value 1.
X3. 218, chopper.
Mike 50.
Here we go.
Check three. No.
49, check 49, check 49.
Pilot, 64, weak.
23.
Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go, tonight. Black 20. Ric Flair.
Rip right.
Okay.
Get it.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Tiger.
Mike's 54.
On 2nd and 9. Goff. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
54.
You got nothing. Shell. You got nothing.
From the gun, here's Goff. Escaping the pressure right. He gets it to Gurley, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that. But it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Value 3. 14. 12.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the offense is able to pounce on it inside the 5-yard line.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Cut. 120.
Right there, 54 Mike.
Hold on. Check.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming, double up.
General West. Here we go.
And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Tonight, 180.
54. Too little, Cup.
Tell you what.
And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown.
Yeah, good job, O.
Jared Goff, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the 2nd half scored against them. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. The Defensive Player of the Year, Aaron Donald. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4.
Check.
18.
22, jet bomber. 22, jet bomber. Where's the mic?
Oh, you got deep?
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It got his man complete.
Let's go.
It's a big play there for Seattle. 45 yards.
Push him back.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The rookie DK Metcalf, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Hey, guys, listen.
4 down. 24 is the line.
Second and 10 now, Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 13-yard line.
First down.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. He'll get that to DeValve, the tight end. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Fair.
24 is the mic.
14.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
Smoke. 24 is the mic.
Throwing again here, Wilson. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
When you get your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play.
Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense.
Hey, alert.
Check. Hey, 58 is the mic. Going 58 is the mic. I got you, punk.
58, boys. 58 is Mike.
95.
To throw again is Wilson. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And that'll make it 3rd and goal.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Check 50.
Hey, alert.
58's the mic.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Marching in for the sack, Michael Brockers.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal, now brings up a decision on 4th down.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Mike 57.
Man, that's trash.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And no, it's incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 18-yard line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Here's Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's Ziggy Ansah, the number 5 pick in 2013, credited with a sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Goff now looks to throw. And a most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now. 1st and 10, right at the 30. Wilson now from the gun. He'll throw. Flush to his right. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd and 10. Wilson. They find some open field here. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. The tight end Seth DeValve, the intended receiver.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the Seahawks 33-yard line.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Watch 54. Watch
Hey, kill.
Goff going to throw it. And he'll find Everett there, complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams. Well, I'm sure he likes this performance a little bit better than last week. He had the 3 interceptions here, none in the 4th quarter, and he's got his guys in front.
Guaranteed he put in a tremendous amount of work this week, but maybe the matchup is just better for him. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. It's almost like those golfers. Certain courses fit their eye.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Ezekiel Ansah able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Hey, watch edge.
80 weapon. We're good.
Here's Gurley now out of the gun. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for L.A., the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff picture as they fall to 5-8. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.